Grove. What do you think about that?
You know why?
Because of the slurs that he made.
Well, he should be barred from the Grove.
Yeah.
Say that stuff.
Give me, baby.
Floyd Mayweather's trademark confidence may have finally met its match as shocking new footage reveals Manny Pacquiao training intensely alongside the legendary Mike Tyson. The sight of these two icons sharpening their skills together has sparked renewed speculation about a potential mega rematch, and insiders suggest Mayweather is genuinely rattled. Known for his calm composure and flawless record, Mayweather is reportedly shaken by Pacquiao's explosive new training regime, with Tyson driving him to new heights. Mike Tyson was openly critical of Floyd Mayweather's defensive, low-output style ahead of his May 2, 2015 showdown with Manny Pacquiao, famously dubbed the fight of the century. Tyson believed Mayweather simply didn't throw enough punches to match Pacquiao's relentless pace-off and exceeding 100 punches per round. He warned that Floyd's cautious, calculated approach could backfire, leaving him vulnerable to being outworked. Tyson emphasized the need for Mayweather to be aggressive from the opening bell, noting that Pacquiao was a fighter in constant motion, emptying, moving, and unleashing punches non-stop. Only a more active strategy, Tyson argued, could neutralize that kind of energy.
Pacquiao looks sensational his last fight. No fighter, you as my witness, as any expert, no fighter looks more sensational than the Pacquiao looked the other night. No fighter, name a fighter looked more sensational than Manny Pacquiao did that the night he fought.
Let me sneeze and say Floyd Mayweather. How do I sneeze and say Floyd Mayweather?
All right, hey, listen. Then that shows that you're a neophyte in boxing. You know nothing about boxing.
Well, excuse me?
No.
What? I didn't hear you, Mike. What'd you say?
You don't know much about boxing.
You're a little uncomfortable up here.
No one said who was better. I said there's nobody in boxing that fighting that looks sensational.
Sensational.
The way that
Manny Pacquiao's highly anticipated comeback bout against Mario Barrios on July 19, 2025, at the MGM Grand ended in a grueling majority draw, allowing Barrios to retain his WBC welterweight title. Despite the razor-close result, Pac believed he had done enough to win, telling reporters at the post-fight press conference, "I thought I won the fight." The 46-year-old boxing legend then stunned fans by expressing interest in a rematch with Floyd Mayweather Jr., saying, "Let's fight again, I have no problem with that." As for Mayweather, the retired champion has yet to respond, remaining silent and leaving the possibility of a rematch hanging in the air.
Boxing.
yeah.
I'm not complaining or making, just it's happened that way. It happened to me many times.
Did you want a rematch with Floyd?
I'm still active. It's up to him if he's going to fight.
You would even fight him today?
Even here.
Oh my goodness.
Even here.
Mike Tyson has long been one of boxing's most fearsome figures, known for his raw power, aggression, and relentless intensity. The idea of him being in a fighter's corner, especially someone as explosive as Manny Pacquiao, instantly raises the perceived danger for any opponent. While there are no confirmed reports that Tyson has directly trained Pacquiao, the Filipino icon has often cited Tyson as a major influence during his early years, studying his ferocity and technique through old videotapes for inspiration.
Good to see you, my man. Cheers.
Mike Tyson, congratulations. This is a beautiful game. I hope that there's a lot of people will inspire to train here. Thank you. Congrats. Mike, congratulations. Yes, beautiful. I'm here to support you. Thank you. Appreciate it, brother. I'm going to support you.
The rivalry between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao stands as one of the most significant and lucrative chapters in boxing history. Their long-awaited clash in 2015 was the culmination of over a decade of speculation, stalled negotiations, and intense fan demand. Talks of a potential showdown began as early as 2009, when both fighters were seen as unbeatable in their prime. However, repeated disagreements over drug testing protocols and promotional terms caused numerous delays before the bout finally came to fruition.
Any version of Mayweather would have always beaten Pacquiao, in my opinion. I think Mayweather would have always done what's necessary for Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao had a greater career, but I think Mayweather is a better fighter. And I think Mayweather had the right things for somebody like Pacquiao. I mean, he had the right one-punch speed. He had the right IQ. He was bigger than Manny with longer arms. He had great feet. It's just a kryptonite for Manny Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao
spoke about that he shouldn't have. Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather, yeah.
Because it's a time and a place for everything. I'm not gonna say he's right and I'm not gonna say he's wrong. You know, but it's so crazy. When he spoke about it, I could have easily came out and said, yeah, you spoke about it. I ain't have to say nothing. Just by you saying my name, they gave me a check for $4 million. He said my name when he didn't supposed to speak, when he didn't.
Manny Pacquiao's boxing career is nothing short of legendary. Over the course of his journey, he captured 12 major world titles and earned lineal championships in 4 different weight classes: flyweight, featherweight, super featherweight, and super lightweight. Even more remarkably, Pacquiao remains the only fighter in history to win world titles across 4 different decades, from the 1990s through the 2020s, solidifying his place as a true icon of the sport and a national hero in the Philippines.
Philippine boxing legend Manny Pacquiao leads ESPN's list of top 25 Asian athletes of the 21st century. The 8th Division World Boxing Champ bested the likes of Chinese basketball icon Yao Ming and Japanese baseball superstar Ichiro Suzuki, who finished 2nd and 3rd respectively. Completing the top 5 are Korean football star Song Hong-min and Japanese-American Naomi Osaka. Also making the list, the Philippines' first ever Olympic gold medal winner, weightlifter Heidelin Diaz, and the PBA's 7-time PBA MVP.
Floyd Mayweather suspects that Manny Pacquiao's return to the ring is largely motivated by financial reasons, a common factor behind many retired fighters' comebacks. In the world of professional boxing, it's not unusual for aging legends to seek one final big payday, particularly if they haven't fully settled into life after boxing. Still, Mayweather recognizes Pacquiao's lasting talent, admitting that even in retirement, Pacquiao's skill level remains higher than many active fighters at their peak.
Pacquiao, at his age, which is sad that he has to fight.
Pacquiao getting back in the ring again for a world title fight.
Well, obviously, you know, it has to be pertaining to any kind of money. You know, it has to be financial. I mean, any fighter that comes back, especially from retirement, a guy like Manny Pacquiao, it definitely has to do with money. 1, 2. I think Manny Pacquiao, I think his C game is a lot better than anybody. A lot of guys' A game, even with the age. But you have to take into account the last time he stepped foot in that ring against Ugas. You know, he didn't look good. He was outmatched by, you know, a younger fighter. Barrios is no slouch. Barrios is a young fighter, you know, bigger fighter, knows how to, you know, control distance very well, can punch a little bit. Like, he's no easy task for anybody in the welterweight division.
Floyd Mayweather believes Manny Pacquiao's comeback is likely fueled by financial motivations, a frequent reason behind many retired boxers returning to the ring. In professional boxing, it's common for aging icons to chase one last major payday, especially if they haven't fully transitioned into a stable post-boxing life. Nonetheless, Mayweather acknowledges Pacquiao's enduring talent, noting that even in retirement, his skills surpassed the peak performances of many fighters currently active in the sport.
Manny Mayweather, up until recently, didn't have any money. So Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of
Mike Tyson, once the youngest heavyweight champion in boxing history, earned an estimated $400 to $685 million over the course of his career. Despite his massive earnings, Tyson filed for bankruptcy in 2003, revealing debts totaling around $38 million.
However, as for the people who have gotten money just recently, they are seen spending millions on upgrading their lifestyle. And it's not a surprise that they end up losing all their wealth in the next few years. Mr. Mike Tyson, the former heavyweight champion, earned over $400 million throughout his career, but filed for bankruptcy in 2003. Tyson allowed others to control his finances, didn't review his bank statements, and overspent on things like cars, jewelries, and exotic animals. He admits that his financial illiteracy and trust in others led to most of his financial issues. Some of his most interesting purchases include $580,000 on a birthday party, $2 million on a golden bottle